Hey everyone, today's class is another back to basics flow. We're going to be holding and moving through poses that most of you will know. So think warriors, think sun salutations. It's going to be quite simple. We're going to move a little slower. So it's perfect if you are more of a beginner to yoga asana, the postures, or if you're just wanting to reground, slow down and focus on the basics. Before we begin, I just wanted to mention that tomorrow on April 1st, we're going to be starting our 30-day yoga challenge on my new online platform. This is super duper exciting. Every day for the month of April, I am uploading a new class. We're going to have some Vinyasa flows. We're going to have some more restorative classes, meditations, breath work. It's really going to be a mixed bag for the month of April, but it's a really great way just to kind of focus your energy towards your yoga practice and feel the benefits of dedicating yourself and committing to this beautiful, beautiful practice. Even better, for the month of April, I'm offering a founder's membership that's basically half price off the membership, and once you get it, you have it for life, as long as your membership is active. This is only going to be offered once, so if you are interested, I would totally recommend checking that out. I'll leave all the details for what you need to do in the description below, and yeah, I'm just super excited about this next step in the adventure. Okay, we're going to start in a standing position. So when you're ready, come to the top of your mat. Bring your feet hip width distance. Soften the knees, but engage your quads. Engage your glutes. Lift tall through the spine. Lift your shoulders up to your ears, breathing in through the nose. Exhale through the nose, drop the shoulders back and down. Turn the palms forward, Tadasana, mountain pose. Take one more really slow breath here to ground into your body. Lift both of your hands up to the sky, breathe in through your nose. Exhale to hold. Take another breath in. Can you lift even taller? Exhale, side bend to the right. Right hand travels down the right leg as you reach your left hand up and over. Inhale, come back through center. Both hands lift tall. As you exhale, side bend to the left. Let's try one more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, bend your knees, fold forward, Uttanasana. Dive your chest down. Hold here for a couple of breaths. Tuck your chin in towards the chest. Round to the upper back. Might even hold onto the back of the legs, maybe the calves or the thighs, just to pull the chest down a little more. Might feel nice to bend one knee and then bend the other knee. Walk your hands to your shins. Let's push away from the legs. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway left hold. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze down the back. Tuck your lower ribs in, crown of the head reaches forward. Take a breath in. As you exhale, fold. Plant the hands, fingertips aim to be in line with your toes. Step back into your plank position. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Push away from the ground, tuck your ribs in, feel the core engage. Shift your weight forward on your breath in. As you exhale, either on your knees or your toes, Chaturanga, tuck your elbows close to your body, come down onto your belly. Untuck toes for cobra. Engage your glutes. Maybe it's baby cobra to begin with, a little lower, Or you could push up a little higher, breathing in. As you exhale, come down. Let's all push up onto our knees. Child's pose, hips to heels. Ground the forehead on your mat. Take a breath in. Ribs push out to the sides of the mat. Exhale through the nose. Roll forward, plant into your hands. Inhale. Exhale, tuck onto your toes. Lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Long arms here, hips push up and then pull them towards the back of the room. Tuck your chin in so you're looking in between your feet or even further back. Heels are heavy. Knees are slightly bent, or maybe there's a big bend, depending on your flexibility. Lift the heels away from the ground, come high onto your toes, breathe in. As you exhale, walk forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Hands to shins, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Rise up through standing, breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Okay, let's try this again. Breathe in. Breathe out, bend your knees, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back into your plank. Hold for your breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga, option for upward facing dog this time. If you're going that way, your knees and hips are going to be off the ground as you roll forward. Point your toes, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come up and over your toes. Flipping them once, one at a time, or if you've got really good toe mobility, then maybe you do both at the time. I'm not there yet, but maybe one day. Bend your knees, look forward. Let's take a big step forward, straight into our halfway lift on our breath in. Breathe out to fold. Rise up through standing, inhale. Urdhva Hastasana, upward hands pose. Exhale, hands by the sides. Let's do one half round of our Surya Namaskar. A, inhale. Exhale, dive it down. Halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back. Chaturanga. Roll forward to your back bend of choice. Really squeeze the shoulder blades down the back. Breathing in. Breathing out, down dog. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. One breath here. Right toes sweep high, three-legged dog. Breathe and hold. Tuck your lower ribs in. Eye gaze towards your left big toe. And we're aiming to have the right hip squared with the left. So it's not too high, it's not too low. That means that the left hamstring is really going to open. Breathe in, start to roll forward, right knee towards the nose. Push away from the ground. As you exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. Left heel comes down, open to the left side of the mat. Let's check our alignment. We have long legs here. When you bend your right knee, it lands on top of the ankle. Right toes facing forward, left toes facing the side, and we're aiming for the right heel to be in line with the middle of the back foot. Hips underneath the shoulders, shoulders on top of the hips, vice versa. Look over your right hand. Flip the right palm up to the sky, breathe in. As we exhale, reverse. Right hand reaches up and over. Left hand might travel down the left leg. Extended side angle. Elbow comes down to thigh. Breathe in. Left hand reaches up and over. Exhale to hold. You might stay here if you felt like a little more. You might reach the right fingertips towards the ground or a block if you had it nearby. Roll the left shoulder back so it's stacked on top of the bottom. Look down to the ground, half moon. Hop your left foot forward a couple of times, lift up, and then eventually your left leg will lift. Arms wide, hips and shoulders facing the left. Maybe for today, let's float. So right hand is off the ground. Take a breath in. As you exhale, warrior 3, drop the left hip down. Keep your arms wide, just like an airplane. Aiming for hips and shoulders to be in line with the floor. One last balancing posture. Let's pull the left knee up to the chest, stork pose. Inhale. As you exhale, eagle pose, Garudasana. Left thigh crosses on top of the right. For more support, you might have your left toes down, or you might hover the left toes off, maybe even double wrap. So left toes come behind the right calf. For the arms, it's opposite elbow on top, so right elbow, and maybe you hold on to the opposite shoulder, or you can try press your palms together. Elbows high. Bend your right knee forward, sink your hips back. One more breath here. Tadasana, mountain pose. Release the legs. Maybe you shake out that right foot a little bit. And then recenter. Lift your arms high. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step or hop back into your plank, and then move through your vinyasa sequence. So anytime I say flow through a vinyasa in any of my practices, it's basically your movements from your plank through your chaturanga, your back bend, and then back to downward facing dog. Left toes sweep high, 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Breathe out to hold. Bend your standing leg a little more, so your right knee. Make sure it's not locking out. Okay, that's going to help you square your hips. Square your shoulders, left shoulder in line with the right. Press through the inside of the hand, the outside of the hand. Start to roll forward on your breath in, knee to nose. As you exhale, step the left foot through, warrior 2. Right heel comes down, open up your arms. Again, just checking in with your alignment here. Turning the heart around so it faces the right a little more. Can you reach your fingertips out even longer? Flip your left hand, inhale. As you exhale, reverse, Viparita Virabhadrasana. Soften the jaw. Extended side angle, Utthita Parsvakonasana, elbow to thigh, breathe in. Right hand comes up and over. Breathe out to hold. Push the forearm into the thigh to open through the chest. If you did feel like a little more, maybe fingertips to the ground, drop the hips slightly. One more breath. Look down to the ground, open your arms wide, hop forward, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Push your right heel away from you. Find length through the right leg. Take a breath in. As you exhale, warrior 3. Your back toes turn towards the ground. Tuck your lower ribs in, engage through the core. Right knee lifts high, breathe in. As you exhale, right thigh over left, eagle pose. Find your legs of choice. This side's a little harder for me to get that double wrap on. Left elbow on top, right elbow underneath. Breathe into the back of the ribs. And then release Tadasana. Shake your left foot out. Plant your left foot down. Breathe in last time here. Breathe out to folds. Halfway lift, inhale. As we exhale, hands down, step your left foot back, coming into a lunge, setting up for pigeon pose. You're going to tuck your right foot in, right knee comes towards the right wrist. You might shuffle that left foot back at any point if this is quite tight on the right hip. You can roll it down to the ground and bend your left knee. Otherwise, leg is long, you're trying to square the hips to the front, breathe in. As you breathe out, maybe elbows come down to the ground. You could stack your wrists on top of each other and bring your forehead down. Taking some slower breaths, some longer breaths, especially the exhalation. One more breath, try roll the left hip forward towards the right heel. Walk onto your hands. Let's all bring the right hip down. Slide your left foot around. Shavasana, head to knee pose. Right foot comes to the left inner thigh. Breathe in, lift tall. As you exhale, fold over your left leg. Walk the hands back. And we'll just simply sweep our legs around to find pigeon pose on the left side. So tuck the left foot in. Again, maybe your right knee is bent. If you're feeling good, you might lengthen it. Try walk the right foot a little closer to the midline. Square the hips, breathe in. As you breathe out, hands down. Just notice if this side feels a little different. See if you can soften in through any tension that you might be holding by taking some longer breaths and just releasing the muscle. Any holding, any clenching, getting heavy through all the different parts of our body. Walk your hands up. Slide back onto your left hip, right leg sweeps around. Shavasana, head to knee pose. Breathe in. Breathe out, fold. If you're quite tight through your hamstrings, you can always have the right knee more bent here. You can also bring a pillow underneath it to give it a little more support. Drop the left side of the body down a little more, the left shoulder, the left hip. You could say more relaxed through the right foot if you wanted to make it more active. Aim to flex it, pull the right toes towards the head. One more deep breath into the back of the ribs. Roll yourself up. You're going to come down onto our back. Slide yourself down. Maybe shuffle the feet behind your hips, setting up for our bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Hands by the sides, plant into the feet. Press your heels down. Engage the glutes as you lift your hips up. Feel the opening through the front of the pelvis, through the front of the heart. Roll yourself down, bring your knees on top of your hips, take your feet, or take your hands wide in line with the shoulder. Breathe in through the nose. As you exhale, drop both knees over to the right. Sweep the left hand up and over the head, touching the fingertips on the ground. Breathe in, place the left hand on top of the right. As you exhale, reverse that big rainbow up and over the head, bringing the left shoulder down onto the ground. Try that one more time. Inhale, up and over. Exhale to roll back. Hold, maybe you look down your left arm. Lift the knees, breathe in. Breathe out, drop the knees over to the left. Find your twist. Right hand reaches up and over the head. Inhale. Right palm meets the left. Exhale, roll it back. One more in your own breath. Letting the neck and the upper head kind of move with the rest of the spine. Hold in your twist, look down your right arm. And come back through center, finding Shavasana. Legs out long. You might keep your arms wide. You could bring the hands on top of the body if that feels good for you. You could rock the head from side to side a little bit, tucking the chin in towards the chest. And then finding stillness. Softening the eyebrows, softening the eyelids, relaxing the jaw and the lips. Feeling the whole of the body melt and get heavy and weighty as we lie here in stillness for a couple of minutes. Letting this be the time where we integrate our practice, where the ripples from our physical practice, our asanas, seeps into our more energetic body, the mind, the heart. If you wanted to stay in Shavasana for a little longer, then I encourage you to do so. Hang out here. If you wanted to finish your practice in a seat, then let's very gently make our way up. Let's keep the eyes closed. Keeping our gaze internal. Yoga is a practice of paying attention, and even though we practice asanas, it is a portal, it is a way to reach inwards, to gain access to our mind, to our heart, to move energy around so that we can feel potentially more focused, more grounded, more centered within ourselves. So the asanas are not our end goal. It is a continual journey. Let's finish with a breath together. Breathe in through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. And then when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. Just a reminder about our challenge starting tomorrow. I would love to have you join in, and you can find all the details about how to sign up, how to find the Founders membership down below. And yeah, I can't wait to move with you again sometime soon. Take care.